The Profit Experts. Why diasporas of African descent are the poorest diasporas in the world, how to reverse this trend. Success Formula 103 have. Part 5. Before you be and do, you first need to picture it in your mind in order to have it. Have is the result of your be and do and the picture you had when you looked into the mirror. The question is this: what did you see when you looked in the mirror? Did you see a picture of this guy waking up in the morning, showing up at work each and every day and spending 6 hours in church on Sunday? Or did you see yourself watching new Hollywood movies each night? The best example for me of picturing yourself to have something was when I planned to become a speaker as part of my marketing strategy. I started by writing articles in my trade magazine. Soon my phone began to ring as people called to express their support for my views. Then one day the phone rang. It was someone from my trade organization inviting me to come and speak at our trade organization gathering where all the top guns were going to be. Another example was I cold called one of the biggest retail authorities in the world. This is the guy who produces the annual retail report that is read by the who is who in retail. I cold called him, suggesting to him that we collaborated. Mr. Big Shot did not even want to continue the conversation with me. However, in the course of the conversation, when I repeated my name, something clicked in his head. Right away he asked if I was the one who wrote the articles. When I said yes, his tonality changed completely. He was the one now wanting to set up an appointment to see me. So why did this big shot agree to see me? Because he already knew me. My reputation had preceded me. If he had not have known me, he would have ended the conversation with something like, "Send me an email and I will get back to you." One of the most important dynamics of success is this: it is either you know people or people know you. Either will do. Therefore, if you do not know people, you will need to deliberately package yourself in a way that people will know you. But to do that, you need to picture it first. Let me tell Africans in diaspora one thing they will need to know about the West: everything here is predetermined. Whether it is on Wall Street, the City of London, the British Parliament or the United States Senate, almost all of those guys have some type of links. They either went to the same school or belong to the same organization. They do not invite anyone easily to their party. Therefore, the only way to gain access to this party is to gate crash it. How do you gate crash their party? By being the best at what you do. You can search Google, Bing, Yahoo or the rest of the search engines as long as you can. You will never see any trace of their organizations to even consider approaching them. However, when you are the best at what you do, they will find you because they are always looking for the best people. You say it is not fair. Well, get over it. This is the way things are in this world. When you create your own planet, you can change things, but on this planet you are a guest, so you have to accept the way things are. What is stopping you from being the best? I know what it is. You are busy watching new Hollywood movies. New Hollywood is the biggest threat to the continent of Africa since the continent came into existence. It is more dangerous to the continent than slavery, colonization, HIV and malaria combined. If there is anyone who needs to be hauled before the International Criminal Court in The Hague, it is the script writers and producers of those new Hollywood movies. Those guys are committing mental genocide in Africa and amongst African and diaspora. An entire generation of African and people of African descent are fed on a diet of new Hollywood poison that is contaminating their thinking process. In computer language it is called garbage in, garbage out. When you feed your mind each day with such garbage, how would you be able to think? One of the most important inventions of the 21st century is the evolution of the factors of distribution. Right now tools are available to do almost anything we want to do. What is stopping you from writing your book, your article, or creating your video? I am sitting in my home office writing this article. When I am done, I will just go to my blog and upload it. After, I will send it to different article directories, turn it into a video and a podcast. The factors of distribution are in my hands. I do not need the BBC, CNN, Economist, Wall Street, or any other mainstream news organ. I will publish it myself. So tell me, what is your excuse? Why can't you take advantage of these tools yourself? The answer to the question why the Middle Eastern company called me instead of my competitors is because I am the best at what I do. The moment I decided to embark on this career, I knew if I wanted to succeed at it, I had to be the best. Here is the deal. As a diaspora of African descent living in Europe, I understand that I cannot be as good as, I have to be better than. If you are as good as, you don't stand a chance, but if you are better than, chances are they will invite you to the party. P plus do equals have. This is the success formula every successful person the world over has used. It is available to you, my friend. I hope that you learn this formula and use it. We all walk in the dark, and each of us must learn to switch on his own light. Thank you for watching. Join us at http://www.theprofitexperts.co.uk.